Guys, chill. I really love Pinterest. Like the things on Pinterest. If you see my Pinterest board, I think you guys should have a look at it. I think it's getting there. I love my Pinterest board. Like I want to change my aesthetic a little bit because I'm trying to be more in tune with my femininity, if that's a word. I'm trying to be more in tune with it. I'm trying to be, because I'm getting a little older. Not too much. Not too much. I just got here. 23. Like, we're getting older. And, I want to be in my sexy era. So, me looking, ooh, chat. Listen, I'm trying to look a little sexy. Sexy. I'm trying to look good. So, it's like, I'm trying to change my aesthetic to be a little bit more in my feminine side. Not trying to sway from who I actually am, my authentic self. I've always known that I wanted to elevate myself in a way that I know I want to be more feminine. I've always said that. Well, I don't want to say I'm not feminine because I do feel like I am, but not to the extreme where it's like bougie with the heels and all of that. Like, I feel like I want to get to a place where I'm feminine in my own way. I feel like I am feminine in my own way, but to an extreme. And I feel like that is a process. It took me time to kind of find where I fit. Like, okay, growing up, I used to be a tomboy. Like, I was with the niggas. I was hanging out with the niggas. I had male friends. Still this day, I think I have more male friends than female friends. And people are always like, oh, when a girl says she has a male friends, it's because no girls like her. We don't want to hear that. Like, I literally grew up with boys as in school. I don't want to say like cousins. Child, no. Like, in school, I used to hang out with the boys. I did have one best friend in primary school. But high school, that's when I hung out with girls, but I still had like male friends there. But fuck them. But I have a lot of male friends. I always used to be perceived as a tomboy, and nowadays they call me their bro, which is okay. They're my male friends. I don't want them to see me in a way that is like lustful. You can find me cute or whatever when you're doing too much, not too much. See, platonic friendships, that's what a lot of people need to understand. You can have a platonic friendship with a guy. I don't want people to think a guy is only friends with you because he doesn't find you attractive. What type of rubbish is that? Like, a man can still be friends with you because he genuinely finds you cool. Like, he thinks you're a vibe and you're a friend. Like, I think my male friend, shout out to Kaimani Bow. He sent me a TikTok. Let me find it. Hold on, chat. Let me find it quickly, guys, because I really liked it. Let me put my volume down. I don't want it to clash with the audio, but hold on, chat. I'm finna find it. Hold on. See, this is my problem. I have like 3 TikTok accounts. This one that I'm going on right now, I really don't use it. I don't use it. So when people message me, it'll be sitting there for a week. But he was like, that one friend you barely see, but the friendship stays the same. I'm like, yeah, shout out to him, because he's a real friend. Like, he's cool, And I just like how our friendship is. Like, it's very like, I don't want to say sibling, but I think all my male friends are like sibling, because the way they tussle with me, like, literally I am the bro. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, I have this tomboy type of vibe about me, and a lot of people used to mistake me for being gay or a lesbian or a stud or whatever you call it. And I, no disrespect for them, but I was just like, cha, I'm straight. I mean, if a girl was attractive, a girl's attractive to me, but I'm like, strictly dickly, I like me some dick, Like, I'm not saying I used to get offended, but I was just like, oh, y'all ain't fucking with me like that. But I know I'm feminine, because that's back in my day before JoJo, I was getting the niggas, okay? I was that bitch. And I still feel like, okay, let me make it easier. When it's time for me to show out, like, I proper show out, and now I'm at a point where it's like, I want to be showing out every day, because I know I'm a pretty girl. Even though I cry to Drew and say I'm ugly. But I know I'm beautiful. I know I want to elevate that more. So I don't want to say I want to change my aesthetic, but I want to elevate my aesthetic and just look after myself well. Like, to treat myself as the princess that I am, okay? And I want to be more so in my soft era, in the sense of becoming that woman. Because I feel like, apparently people say you peak. What's the age they say? Is it like 25 or something? I better hit puberty again by 25. That's what they say. I think it's 25. let me find out, but if not, let's stick with 25. You know, like I want to be reaching my sexy era. We're in our 20s now, and I want to look back at my pictures and be like, this girl was fucking lame. What the hell? This girl was sexy. You know, I don't want to look back and be like, oh. So it's like, I know it's a process for me to get there, but I know I'm gonna get there. So yeah, I want you guys to look at my Pinterest, but I do have a TikTok page called Fits Central. I mean, it ain't popping, but give it like a couple months or years, it's gonna be there. So yeah, I showcase like different type of fashion I like and stuff. I think I linked my Pinterest on there, or it's on my Instagram. I think my Pinterest is on my Instagram. If you guys want to look at my Pinterest, go ahead. Look at my Pinterest. You know, I've been adding so many stuff today as well. But yeah, today I want to talk about, like, women, we need to start loving ourselves more. Because I was watching, no, was I watching or was I discussing? I saw some girl on TikTok. She said she's no longer friends with her mate because she's staying in a toxic relationship and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not here to talk because I've never been in a toxic relationship. I just think, me personally, the way that I'm built, yeah, this is why I'm always saying I need to be in my soft girl era, because I'm like a WWE wrestler. The way I am, I'm a hothead. Like, that's why I'm like, guys, we'll be battling back and forth. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to be battling back and forth. I don't want to, you know, like, I don't like hearing women getting abused by men. I just think, who raised you? Because you have to look at two sides of the script or the story. Like, okay, it makes me feel sorry for women. I'm like, I feel sorry for them because it's like they think that they have to stay with this person to be beautiful or to be accepted or to be loved, when in reality they don't need to be with that person. And then I look at the man, I'm thinking, what made you think it's okay to even, because, sorry, you can't tell me you love me, I'm the girl of your dreams, I'm going to be your wife, and you're striking me down, like you're licking me down. God forbid. I'm sorry, that has to be the devil's work. It has to be, to be a manipulator. I'm talking about this because I was watching 90 Day Fiancé as well. Sorry, I'm going all over the place, but it links. The way this girl was manipulating this guy, she was so controlling. I just said, how can you be someone like this? To be so controlling and to be some sort of manipulator, to tell your girl she can't wear this, or to tell your man he can't look at, like, this girl, they were in church and she was like, do not look at any girls. Do not look at any girls. The man, his head was stiff. This man's head was stiff. He was not moving. His eyes were on that. He was on the priest. He was like, I feel so constricted. Like, I shouldn't be laughing because it's not funny, but the way the girl was like, you shouldn't be looking at girls because you're in the house of God. I'm like, you're the devil. Like, you are the devil. The man is struggling. He's trying to, like, come on. You can't. It can't be that bad. Like, that's a stretch to be telling him he can't talk to girls. Like, he can't even interact. She's there crying when he was at the dentist, and the girl's like, "How long have you been with your girlfriend?" I think he said 2 years. And then the dentist, she was like, "Is this your first life?" She's being messy as well, because just do the job. You're there asking questions. Do your job. He was like, "No, that's not my first life." She's there bawling on the camera. And then when he went to her country, the friends were like, you know, she's hanging out with us. She's there. She turns off her Wi-Fi just to go and hang out with us. But she's there saying to him, he can't have no female friends. He can't talk to no girls. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, to be insecure like that, to not love yourself like that, it's really bad. And I feel like it's not fair, because you are broken and you have so much trauma and pain in your soul, to knowing you're a broken person, and this person is probably most likely, I don't know, I don't want to say fixed, but he's securing himself, to break someone down like that. I'm sorry, that's not okay. And I don't think that, like, you need to get help to heal before you even get a relationship. That's why a lot of people say, do not get in a relationship if you are broken. Like, sometimes you have to look at the parents as well. For a man to lick down a girl, or to even put hands on someone, it's crazy. It's a joke. Like, I have to look at his parents. What made him think this type of behavior is okay? Is his parents, was his dad beating on the mum, or was the mum beating on the dad for him to think this is okay? Like, I never understand people that can hurt their supposed girlfriend or boyfriend, the one that they love, their wife, to the point where they're black and blue. Like, how can you destroy a canvas? You've been painting it, it comes out a beautiful picture, and then you stab a knife in between it, cut it down in the middle, now the canvas is destroyed. Why would you ruin a beautiful canvas? Like, the image is so beautiful. You look at your girl, you look at your man, you're like, oh, they're so beautiful. For me to even, to do that to someone to the point where they're broken, they're looking at me with fear in their eyes, I can't do that. I don't think I'll live happy, Sorry, back to the girl. She said she can't be friends with her because it's like, why are you putting yourself in this situation knowing that this person is toxic and this guy could potentially lick you down or by far, God forbid, kill you? And she's saying it's affecting the friendship because when you're in a toxic relationship or you're with someone controlling, they can tell you to not see your family members, don't hang around with your friends, don't do certain stuff. Like, they keep you isolated. And she's saying it's affecting their friendship because that's your best friend. If that's your best friend, I'm sorry, no man's gonna stop me from seeing my homegirl. What do you mean? I have to come there myself and lick him down. And it's like, I want females to do better and not think their beauty is in the hands of a man. Like, your beauty is your own beauty. God made you a certain way. You can't look at a man and a man tells you, like, I'm sorry, no man can make you feel less of a woman. You should never be with a man that makes you feel less of a woman, or a woman that makes you feel what's the word? Emasculating? Ew. Make you feel less of a man. I think it's very degrading to be with someone like that. Like, I'll feel sick. I'm sorry. I just feel like you have to really be in tune with yourself. You really need to love yourself to see these signs. And I really do, guys. Date before you start jumping into a relationship. Then you're married. Then you see the person's a sicko. Like, this girl, she's not well. Like, she is not well in this 90 day fiance. Is that what it's called? Yeah, 90 day fiance. Like, I don't like hearing stuff like this. People are just losing their stuff. They're degrading themselves. No, your morals are out the window for love. Love can really kill someone. Like, sorry, I'm getting passionate because, like, I think love is a beautiful thing, but people's perspective on love is very different to how I see love. Like, how can you think loving someone is putting hands on them until they get it? Like, some of these NFL players I've been seeing on the TikTok, I've been seeing on Instagram, been licking their girl down, and they're thinking it's okay. You think you're a man. That's the thing about men as well. They think putting their hands, it makes you a man. You're not a man. You're a wassy. You. If you're listening to this and you're putting hands on your girl, you're a wassy. Like, even women putting hands on men, like, I think that's so bizarre to me. Like, you as well, why are you hitting your man? Or same way as it goes vice versa, because we're not being sexist here. I think it's equally bad to be beaten on somebody like this. It don't make no damn sense. Like, to be in a toxic relationship, I don't think it's cool. I don't know why people think, yeah, me and my man, we go back and forth, we be arguing. He's at my door right now, banging the door, do. Open up. Hell no. You think Joe can knock down my door? Talk about where's Sharon? What do you mean where's Sharon? Go, Like, we just can't. I can't do the domestics. I can't do all of that. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's cute feeling stressed out, feeling like you can't live, you can't do it no more, feeling like you're rubbish, you're a piece of dirt on the floor. Someone can't make me feel like this. I refuse to let anybody go through that, and I feel like you need to know your worth and your self-value when you're dating someone. Know the wrongs. No, this is not wrong. No, this person cannot treat me like this. I deserve better. Of course, say for example they hit you the first time, tell them this ain't right. Me personally, hit me the first time, I ain't staying. What do you mean you're hitting me? To get to the point where someone is striking you down. Oh no, they don't see you as their love anymore. They see you as a target. And to be someone's punching bag, I don't think so. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's cute. And for you to be a manipulator, a control freak, a devil, you need to pray. Pray hard. Because when, I'm telling you, God will really take people from this earth fast. You know, like you really do need. Oh my gosh, I just don't like it. I just thought to talk about it because I talked about two different things, but they still relate. Like being someone like that, there has to be a lot of trauma and stuff that happened to you for you to be the person that you are. And this is the thing, parents as well. You lots need to do better when you're raising these kids. This is the thing. You lots think, oh yeah, let me just do the bare minimum and be their quote unquote mom. And then when your child comes out a crazy person, like look at all these like murderers. How are they murderers? How? Some people say it's a psychological thing, but I'm like, it's the way you were brought up as well. Like, what made you think this is okay? Certain things that occur, it just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I just thought to talk about it, guys, because chill. That 90-day thing was getting me mad tight because the way she was moving, I just thought, let me not. You need to act right, girl. Stand up.